I'm Matt Bichard here in Dallas for NAREIT's REIT World 2017. Joining me today is Michael Landy, the President and CEO of Monmouth Real Estate Investment Corporation. Michael, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Now, we've talked many times in the past about the demand drivers that are really fueling the industrial space. Do you see those trends continuing in the near term?
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a secular shift where consumer spending, which is 2/3 of our economy, has migrated from traditional brick and mortar retail to online shopping. You read headlines about store closings and bankruptcies, but retail spending's increasing, not decreasing. So that's been a huge catalyst. The fact that 15% year-over-year growth since the turn of the century in online spending has fueled tremendous demand. We've had 30 consecutive quarters of positive net absorption at 7.5 years. And when a dollar gets migrated from traditional brick and mortar to online shopping, it requires a multiple, about 3 times the space. So the runway for increased demand for industrial is great. I think there's billions of people that still don't have internet connectivity. So the future, I see strong demand for quite some time.
I know it's hard to do, but if we could put e-commerce aside, other than that, what are the major drivers that are going to boost demand in the coming years?
There's a lot of catalysts in addition to e-commerce. Looking at GDP, we've had 10 years of under 2% GDP in this country. The second quarter printed at 3.1. That's over a 50% improvement. So the economy's coming back, manufacturing's coming back. Rail volumes are very high. Port activities at record levels on both coasts. There's synchronized growth in the global economy. So those are all strong catalysts for increased demand for industrial.
Now, one area that I find particularly interesting that the Monmouth has been involved in is repurposing other real estate assets into industrial space, such as shopping malls. Do you see that type of trend and more opportunity in that area?
Yeah, I mean, right here in Dallas, we have 2 new FedEx buildings, one at the Fort Worth Alliance Airport, so west of the Twin Cities, and then one on the east side of the Twin Cities that used to be the largest enclosed mall in Texas. So that was repurposed for a FedEx building. And, it's creative destruction. Like I said, retail spending is migrating from traditional shopping to the digital revolution. So it will continue. It's hard for a mall owner, they're going to be reluctant, to take the loss. The land is very valuable, but to convert it to industrial means, somebody's losing out on the investment. But I think inevitable, it's been a changing the guards, and industrial's the new retail, and it's just going to continue.
Michael, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
For more from REIT World 2017, be sure to visit NAREIT's website, REIT.com.